Here we go.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Actually, we had a slight issue with the batteries of the Zoom recorder.
We're back.
We're back.
We have some fun. All right, Mr. Jason.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
So,
how are you doing? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to Carter in the Car and another edition.
Wow.
I have a special guest, Jessie, in my car today.
Wow, thank you.
You're most welcome. And it was a very spontaneous invitation because Jessie is an amazing hairdresser.
Oh wow, thanks,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Jason.
You're welcome. And he's got a great salon in Saar. Do you want to tell us about your salon and where it is?
Okay, so the salon is over there in Budaya, and Najibi Centre.
Yep.
And then the name salon is Laguna Salon.
Okay, Laguna Salon. Okay.
Laguna Salon, yeah. So
and
come on, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, I've been coming to their salon for the last, I think, 3 years.
Right.
And I always walk out very happy because they do a great job in there.
Oh yeah.
But not just that, the customer service is great, and Jessie is always smiling. This is the thing that always gets me. No matter what's going on, this guy is always happy and smiling.
Right.
So, I mean, these times are kind of tricky for most people, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, what's your secret? I mean, you know, you've had to sort of cut back on staff, I believe, and like everyone else has.
Right.
But still, you've got a very positive attitude, and that's wonderful.
Right, yeah. Okay, so one thing is you should have to be a friendly.
Yep.
Right? Okay, and then second thing, you should have to be confident.
Have to be what?
Confident.
Confident, yeah.
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 So, and then that's it. So
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you project a positive, positive persona,
yeah,
it creates a positive environment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But you're running a quite a difficult. I mean, every business is difficult nowadays. But you're running a very full-on business. You're always there. You know, you're always there when I go.
Right.
So it's not really exactly a holiday, is it? It's like hard work, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. In salon, so you should have to be a hard worker.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I've been working for this for almost 18 years.
Okay.
Just turning to 19 years
Amazing.
now. So I love it.
Yeah.
I love my job. So
Amazing.
Yeah.
I noticed that all the staff, I mean, my question is, do you pick the staff by hand? Because every single staff member you have, they're always polite, they're always friendly, they're always professional.
Right.
So what's the process of you choosing your staff?
The number one, you should be to be, friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the second thing, you should have to be professional.
Yep.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Actually, we had a slight issue with the batteries of the Zoom recorder.
We're back.
We're back.
We have some fun.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Now, I'm not sure how much we got. We got quite a bit of it. Let's go back to your story. So you've been in Bahrain for 10 years, is that right?
Right. Yeah.
Why did you choose Bahrain exactly? Why Bahrain? Why not Dubai or Kuwait or other places?
Well, I love Bahrain because Bahrain is really cool and everything's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everything's free, same like Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's free. So and then that's it. So I love it. So
it's funny because the media gives sometimes a very negative impression of the Middle East, as you know, and my parents, they never really travel to the Middle East. They see the news and they think, oh, Jason's in Bahrain. But I think the danger is that people put all the Middle East into one basket.
Right. Yeah.
Which is never a healthy thing to do, and it's really good to hear that you feel that Bahrain is on a par with Philippines with regards to security. And,
right. Yeah.
But there's far less people here, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, Philippines the population must be millions.
Yeah.
How many million in Philippines?
Well, how many million?
Roughly.
Billions.
Billions?
Yeah.
No.
I think so. So.
Is it that? No. India has 1 billion. China has 1 billion. The Philippines.
It's a big population.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So had you heard of Bahrain before you came here?
Yeah. So actually, that's my one cousin is been to Bahrain.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, so he approached me that can you come to Bahrain? So I agree. So I love Bahrain. So
did you?
It's really nice country.
So when you first came to Bahrain, did you first get a job, or you started your own business straight away?
When I came to Bahrain, that was in you know, this 90s, and then I got you know, that sponsor. So they opened the business, the salon. So you know, so I got it. So.
Okay, so you've been working in this place for 10 years, the same place?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
amazing.
In one sponsor, so it's one.
Yeah.
So then that's it. So.
I see, you know, when I'm there, you can see that you're the boss, but your thing is you're the boss in such a nice way.
Oh yeah, actually, that's just like I treat him like a brother.
And I love the way that you deal with your staff. You're very polite, you know, you're very direct, but there's a very good atmosphere in the salon.
Yeah.
What do you think are the main qualities for someone in your position to lead a place like that? What are the main qualities that you would say are needed for your job?
Well, the number one is we should have to be organized, everything.
Yeah.
And also, the second thing is be a professional.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you know, and then all the clients to be happy.
Yeah, that's
keeping
the customer is very important.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then that's it. Yeah.
So have you ever done a haircut on somebody and they hated it?
Well.
In your whole career?
No once.
Not once.
No once. Yeah.
Okay.
No once. So all they are get happy. So they are when you're going out to salon. So it's you know, it's getting smile and so happy. So yeah.
I can imagine, you know, you got this shaver thing, right? And you suddenly put on the wrong adapter and you shave someone really short. Has that ever happened to you?
Oh well, some, but not really much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you never know, right?
Yeah. But as long as you know, you can handle about that for the clippers. So.
So
they will going out to salon to be happy and then getting smile. So it's really nice. So
well, it definitely works. I mean, I go there and I come out smiling. It's a great time. But the thing is, you know, you're such a great manager, and the staff are great, and everyone cuts hair so well.
Yeah, thank you.
I think, you know, the COVID-19 has been a difficult time for all of us, and how has that affected your business? Because still, I see you, I go there and you're still smiling and it's still, you know, proactive.
Right, yeah.
But it must have affected your business somehow, right?
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Right now, it's for marketing is, I get only for 60%.
Okay.
Okay, so 40% is down.
Wow.
So, well, what we can do now is, you know, as I say, is should be a good services.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
And be professional, I think. Again, so
I think I think the key is trying to persuade people to come back and have their haircut, right?
Right.
Because people are, you know, worried about close proximity, and I think salons were closed for a couple of months, and I think nobody got their hair cut. You know, there's a lot of very long-haired people in Bahrain for 2 months, right?
Yeah.
And I think people were, you know, when I first had my first shave, I often go to these Indian barbers.
Right.
I was thinking, are the guys, are they washing their hands? They got gloves, but I went in and they had masks.
Yeah.
So I feel confident that, you know, nothing's going to happen in a salon.
Right.
And I think it's a case of getting the confidence back in the public to come back and get their hair cut.
Right. Yeah.
That's the big deal.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be fine. So after the COVID, so it's coming back to you know, it's back to normal, and then let's see.
Yeah.
And then you know, so.
What's been amazing about Bahrain, and we say this often, is that if you look at the figures about the COVID-19 death rate, for instance, and Bahrain is so low.
Right.
I mean, the percentage is so low compared to other countries.
Right.
And we feel fortunate that we've been living here in this time, because there could have been plenty of other worse places to live in COVID-19.
Right. Yeah.
Total lockdowns, high infection rates, and I think the Bahrain government's done an amazing job in containing the virus and, you know, treating people.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's not been a lot of fear going on in Bahrain, but it's still difficult to travel, you know, and that's the challenging part.
Yeah.
What's your favourite place in Bahrain?
Well, my favorite place in Bahrain is island. I went to Aldar Island.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so really cool.
Nice, right?
Yeah. And then you know, it's when you're going there. So we're going to ride by boat. Oh, it's really cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool. So yeah, I love the island.
Yeah.
Because in the Philippines is um, thousand of islands
Of
in
course,
Philippines.
that's
Yeah,
right.
it's so cool. It's a really amazing place.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing that's happened to you in this country? Because you're in a foreign country, right? And sometimes there are cultural differences or things that you should or shouldn't do. Has anything sort of funny happened to you since you've been in?
Yeah. We had a group for that hairdresser group.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a Philippines club.
Yeah.
Filipino club.
Yeah.
And then after that, we had it's like a Georgia show.
Okay.
So there's something happened like lip sync contest.
Oh yeah.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. So I love that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
the funny thing is, every single Filipino I've ever met, they all love singing.
Right.
What is it about the Philippines that there's so many great musicians?
Okay.
It's such a musical country.
Exactly.
Why? I mean.
Yeah. It's
Is it the karaoke or what?
Well, it's not only karaoke. So we had also Filipino bands.
Oh yeah, amazing.
It's really amazing. Yeah. So I love it. I love them. So.
But it's such a musical place. I remember when I first went to Dubai. I first went to Dubai in 1993, so many years ago.
Right.
I was playing Spanish guitar in these 5-star hotels.
Oh wow!
And I remember the Filipino bands at that time. It was mind-blowing. A lot of them were kind of tribute, copy bands.
Right. Yeah.
And man, were they so amazing. There was one band I remember in Dubai. They were a tribute band to Queen.
Oh wow!
And if you close your eyes, you were in the presence of Freddie Mercury and Queen. It was amazing.
Right. Yeah.
And I think the dedication and the determination. There's something about Filipinos generally, and you feel it when you're here in the Middle East.
Right. Yeah.
But the Filipinos, they always smile. If you are polite to them, and they will always be friendly every single time without fail.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've never met an impolite Filipino.
Right. Yeah. It's It's all Filipinos friendly. So
they are.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I think this country and the Gulf generally. I mean, I've got a lot of experience in this area.
Right.
Filipinos bring so much joy to these places,
Right.
and so much. Yeah, joy is the right word. Filipinos love having fun.
Right. Yeah.
Funny.
So
Do you miss home? Do you miss the Philippines?
well, I went every year.
Every year
in Philippines. So to see my family, and then to see some islands.
Yeah.
To out of town for that in the Philippines. So
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you travelled much in the region? Have you been to Dubai and Qatar, Kuwait?
No, just only Dubai. So
Okay.
I went to Dubai. Yeah. So I got only for 3 days. So it's really nice because had friends over there. So
Nice.
Yeah. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really nice to
Cool.
get holidays. So
One of the things I love about Bahrain personally, about this country, is that we're trying to make a film at some point about religious tolerance in Bahrain, because you have Catholics,
Right.
Christians,
Yeah.
Hindu,
Right.
of course Muslims,
Right.
all living together peacefully.
right. Yeah.
And you feel it in society. There's no judgment on people. There's no judgment if you're Christian or anything else for that matter. And are you religious at all? Do you go to Catholic church?
Yeah. So I'm the Christian Catholic. So
Yeah.
So so we had in the church in Manama.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The big
over
one,
there.
the big
Yeah,
one.
the big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think people, sometimes from outside the Middle East, they think, there's no churches and there's nothing, no
Right.
this and that.
Yeah.
But as you said, you're as free as you are in the Philippines to do that, right? You can go to church, you can.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I know of you, and I don't know you very well, but you've got a very positive attitude.
Right.
And I think we need to adopt an attitude of hope and not fear
Right.
in
yeah.
this time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Of optimism, not pessimism.
Okay. Yeah.
And the danger is, we watch the news too much, and we watch, all the bad things happening in the world. But seriously, there's so many great things happening just around the corner in our own own street.
Right. Yeah.
So I think stay positive and keep going.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Do you ever get homesick? Do you ever have moments where you really miss the Philippines?
Well, yeah. I get homesick for when I get my first year.
Yeah.
So oh my goodness. So I love my family. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah. So my parents, my sisters. So oh my goodness. So 24. I get 24 hours crying. So
Oh really?
yeah. Yeah. So
But now you're settled and now.
Oh yeah. So for almost 10 years. So.
And how do you like the car?
Oh yeah.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Old.
Very nice.
25 years old, but still running.
Yeah, but you know, so it's luxury car, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Luxury car.
Yeah, exactly.
It's falling apart, man.
Yeah.
Look at this seat. It's ripped. Maybe it was a luxury car.
No, that is really a model type. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but this is a luxury car, so amazing.
Funny.
Yeah.
There's always pieces falling off and
Yeah.
leaking from the engine and
Right.
but still, I think this car in the beginning was probably a luxury car.
Yeah.
When you have an old car, there's always stories. There's always something that happens. And when you break down in Bahrain,
Right.
the great thing is someone always rescues you. I broke down overheated in Budaya in a roundabout last week.
Okay.
And immediately, within 2 minutes, I had 2 people helping me. Very kind, very friendly. You know, it's very.
Wow.
It's a great place to break down in Bahrain.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody will always help you. You know.
Yeah.
Jesse, thank you so much.
You are welcome, Mr. Jason, and then have a good time.
You
and
too.
Then have a nice day, and you take care. So, so you're fabulous. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was Jesse, car from the car, Laguna Salon, Saar. Go and get your hair cut. See you next week.
See you.